Elmont Chapter 2. And are you guys there?
Yes.
We're here.
Excellent.
Here it comes.
We have, let's see, yep. We have, in Discord tonight, we have Erebus, also known as Trent.
Hello.
We have Errol Flynn, also known as Robert. We have Cor, also known as Ian. You guys can see him on the camera here. And we have Laura Love in the mix tonight. She's also known as Sydney. Ian is also playing the cleric in the party too, right?
I am.
Okay. Excellent. And we have us an audience member in the back. Wave, Gabe. The camera's all over you. So that's our audience for the evening. Gabe is going to be chuckling at our silliness tonight. So there are some basic challenges in what we're trying to do tonight, and there's a couple little things here that I have to do as a DM that are challenging even if everybody's at the table. So, and obviously we got two players who are not at the table tonight, Robert and Trent. And so it's a little bit awkward. I would typically do text messaging, but since we're doing this on Twitch, I'm using my cell phone as my main camera. So I can't do text messaging. So I'm just going to have to be kind of, I guess, a little bit resourceful and imaginative in the way I handle certain NPCs and so forth, I guess. Hey, there we go. The camera is live. It's working fine. And I'm going to kind of, I'm trying not to railroad you guys, but at the same time, I spent a considerable amount of time setting up the next scene. And we did talk a little bit. I think Robert was the main one speaking up on this in the last session where you guys were in Phandelver. And you guys, I think where we left it off is you guys said that you wanted to touch base with Carp utterly. Is that correct?
Yes. Correct.
Right. And get some information about, or I guess maybe even actually have him show you what he saw as far as, a tunnel or a cave entrance or something like that he saw. I think he said ruffians were going in and out of, right? Something to that effect?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to kind of fast forward a little bit because we've spent a little bit of time doing setup stuff and testing and so forth, and I'm going to try to make up a little bit of lost ground. So I'm going to railroad you a little bit so we can make up for that. So Carp was more than happy to show you guys to what he called the Ruffian Cave, okay? And so he took you through some woods ever closer to Tresendar Manor. And he said that he had been down into this cave before, but only just a little ways because, well, he doesn't like to talk about this much, but I heard whispering in my head and I got scared, so I ran away. But this is where the ruffians come from, and this is where they go. So I'm just going to stop right here, and bye. And he takes off running. And so you guys are actually, can you guys see the screen okay on Twitch, the camera?
We can see it pretty good.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is where you guys end up after you walk about another 30 feet or so through this cave, this cavern, if you will. And so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little description. I mean, you can see pretty well, right, what it is, but it's basically a crevice. A cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh. The crevice divides the cavern and is flanked by two rough stone columns that support the 20-foot-high ceiling. Two wooden bridges span the chasm. The bridge closer to you appears to be of newer construction, while the bridge further away appears to have seen better days. the two columns are also have been, it looks like, in a kind of barbaric fashion, draped with some sort of red tunic or some sort of red cloth on them, which obviously was not, there before. They look fairly new from what you can tell in the torchlight, although they do look pretty dirty and ragged. And you have, of course, the two wooden plank bridges, and it seems like there is a passage almost directly across from you towards the east. Of course, you're facing north as you come in to this particular large room. But directly east, there seems to be some sort of passage heading out from this large crevice cabin room. And there seems to be a passage pretty close to the exit from the second bridge, heading directly north. And there's definitely a passage of some sort almost directly to your left, only up about 20 feet or so. And it looks like this place, it looks like at one point this might have been just a real small, I don't know, ditch, maybe a slight sinkhole. But now obviously the sinkhole has grown, and you can see large amounts or large parts and portions and fragments of the cavern floor separating along the sides of the crevice and slipping down to the bottom, which is about 20 feet or so. And you do see some rubble down there as well. Definitely not, doesn't look very homey or very warm and cuddly. So does not look very inviting. Okay, so like we discussed before, the Erebus, the rogue, he's going to be performing as the scout for the evening for sure. Because of practical reasons, metagaming reasons, Trent is the only one who is 100%, innocent in all this. Robert's looked at the module
as the rogue.
Yeah, as the rogue, which is hilarious. Ian and Sydney we're in the theater, so Ian and Sydney, they have actually seen some of the terrain, not all. I have some of it covered up now, but they actually. This has been under construction for like a week. So anyway, they've seen some of it. So the only one who is completely, innocent.
In the dark.
In the dark, thank you. In the dark, so to speak. Perfect way to put it in this particular scene as well is Trent, or Erebus, I guess. So what do you guys think you might want to do?
Well, there's a door really close to us. We could go in that room. Or there's the reason that they built this bridge, so there must be something good across it.
So have you decided pretty much where you think the party might go, or do you want to scout ahead and look and see first before you invite the party to follow?
Good idea, scout ahead.
Got ahead.
Scout ahead?
Huh?
Which way do you want to scout to, or scout toward?
Where do we plan on going?
I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
Where do we plan on going? That's probably where we need to scout.
Well, that's going to be your call, because you know what we just said about this. It's kind of a metagaming thing, and I really hate that, but it's going to be pretty much your call. I'm not going to rely. We're definitely not going to ask Ian, because earlier he looked at the map. I'm like, seriously? So, I was just looking. Because I had it out because I was setting up the terrain.
Then I guess we'll go in the room closest on our left.
To the left. Okay. So you're going to scout ahead, or you want the guys to follow you, or what?
We'll scout. We'll scout the room. We'll get to the doorway because doesn't seem too far.
Okay. So the good news is you do have a torch right here, so you can see in this particular exit fairly well. So you move over this way, and you peer through, and everything seems to be pretty much wide open. It seems to be a hallway or a corridor. No signs of threats or anything. Oh, and Erebus hears something, but it seems like it's coming from within his own head. Thief.
All right.
I know.
Well, then let's go down the corridor. The hallway
Yeah, you might need. Oh,
with a.
Okay, so you guys want to go down the corridor then?
Yes.
You all hear what sounds like snickering, but it seems like it's in your head. Okay, so you guys want to all go through the corridor here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move you guys up. I'll tell you what, Ian, it's not really fair for the DM to be moving the miniatures, right? I'm be like, who wants to die first? Let's see, right? So, we'll let Ian take over the minis here. Okay. Okay, so Erebus. Thief.
Okay, so I think
That's what
we
you
should
said.
look for trap. Or what is that? Scouting ahead.
You're gonna scout ahead and
A perception check. Is that what it is?
Yeah, your wisdom perception check lets you spot, hear, or otherwise detect the presence of something.
right. So perception. So go ahead and roll for that.
What do I roll?
D20.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. From what you can tell, there are no traps present on either side of the corridor. Whether you go
Okay.
left or
You
right.
actually add your perception
You see-
skill to that roll.
Well, I
You
mean,
see two
it's-
doors, right? Blue
Oh,
or
okay.
red?
Oh, that's way easier. Blue.
Okay. So Ian, you want to do the honors? Ian's going to move the characters. Let him know if the way he moves them is cool with you. But it sounds like you want to approach that door to me.
is that good? Well, I know there's a delay, but whenever you see it, is it good?
You're standing in front of the door, and
Do we hear anything on the other side?
You hear a rattling sound. Thief.
Okay.
I know your secrets.
So I guess we go through the door.
Behind the door, it sounds like you hear a rattling sound, followed by shouts and groans and a sudden gabble of voices.
You want to go through the door?
Yeah, we can go through the door. Is
What? No way.
everybody okay with going through the door?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
So they would go through the door and get prepared.
I'll cut your throat.
we're going through the door.
Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to open the door and just open the area. There we go. Hoping not to mess up anything. And so open the door and you have to pull it towards you, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, okay, that'll work like that. And as you pull the door towards you, luckily it doesn't creak too much, but there is a little creaking. Ah, but what's behind the door? Several worn tables and chairs are scattered around this large room. Wooden benches are drawn up against walls decorated with draperies of brown and red, and several ale kegs are popped up and tapped. Four tough-looking humans wearing scarlet cloaks are gathered around one of the tables. A stack of coins and trinkets is heaped up upon the tabletop between them. Hey, who goes there? So, you guys need to roll for initiative.
Initiative.
Yeah, whether you want to or not. Kind of at that
20
that's
plus.
yeah, D20.
Plus.
Initiative.
Ian, that'd be you two.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Core's
7.
up front, so certainly Core.
My
Core and
initiative is
Erebus are
3.
both
I
up
rolled
front.
a
You rolled an 8.
You got an 8, but that's gonna be modified too, right?
So it'd be 14.
So what's the modifier on initiative? Is it dexterity, or what?
Yes, dexterity.
Yeah. Okay. So add the dex modifier to that 8, Ian.
Then it would be a 7.
Oh. Okay. Okie dokie then. What did Erebus get?
I rolled a 11 and I added 3 is 14.
14?
14.
Okay. Sydney, what's your roll d20?
She got a 4.
Okay. All right. Roll for the cleric, Ian. Robert. Robert.
I got a 4.
Wow.
My total is 7.
Okay. Okay. Well, the way we're going to do this is Erebus gets to go first, and then all the ruffians get to go, and then everybody else. Okay. Erebus, step up to the plate. What you gonna do? What you gonna
All right.
do?
So I'm assuming we're fighting. They clearly do not like it.
You could run if you want to.
Yeah, I think you should fall back. To
I
be
mean,
honest.
what I could do is I could shoot something and I could fall back behind you guys.
You can fire your bow
Yeah.
and then move, right?
Yeah.
Since I'm up front, I have a clear shot.
Strategically, you like Core and the cleric probably should be in the front, given their. But that,
All right. Well, then I shoot
both are
the closest guy with my short bow.
And you gotta roll a d20. Tell me what you got.
Ooh, I got a 3.
The dice are not cooperating tonight, are they? But that's
add
plus-
your everything. You have to add your, your.
proficiency. I think your dex bonus or
It's
whatever.
not just the.
I'm gonna have to help with a second.
See, like
You add like
if I have a crossbow, you'd add +5 to whatever you roll. So whatever your short bow is.
All right. So I go to attack. So I go
Yeah,
plus
attack.
5. So I'd roll
it'd be
this.
8.
I'm 8.
Yeah, still be probably gonna miss, but
Okay, so what did we roll, Erebus?
An 8.
Okay. Yeah. So you quickly you knew that you were going to have something on the door, right? Because you heard rattling and groans and all this stuff, and it sounded like some guys maybe throwing something on a table and maybe gambling or something. And so you already had your bow out, and so you quickly knock an arrow, fire, but you're a little bit jittery, right? And you actually went way off and hit the wall behind him as he turned around. Okay, so
Okay.
do you want to move now?
Yeah. At this point, I'll duck behind.
Okay, so Ian just left. So okay, so your movement is what, 30?
Sorry, I had to get a pencil. Where would you like to move?
Full movement back or to the side or?
I think to the side would be smart.
Which side? Towards the camera or towards the layout?
Towards the wall,
Towards the wall?
kind of behind the door.
Kind of behind the door.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a rogue. I think that's smart.
Yeah, that's smart.
Okay, so, and like I said, it's everybody else's turn now because you guys were rolling 4s. Okay, so, that's just part of it. Okay. So he quickly turns around. Whoa! Manages to kind of move around an arrow that's flew right by his stomach and into the wall, and now he comes out and he engages Core and 16. What's your AC?
19.
19? Wow. He missed. And 5. Okay, so yeah, the first he swings with his longsword. You manage to parry it, and then he swings again, and you manage to sidestep. So yeah, no big deal for you. Okay, excellent. This guy, he has a shot at Laura Love. He's going to take it. 16. What's your AC? Okay, he hit, and he does 4 points of damage. This guy moves over.
Your hit point.
2, 3.
Just keep them.
Oh, he moves over here. Takes a shot at Errol Flynn. He gets an 8. What's your AC?
14.
You again.
That's another miss.
You erase that number.
The arrow flies right by your golden
You put this here.
hits the
Below that.
stone behind you, the stone wall. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. This guy moves and he fires at the cleric. And that's a 19, so that's probably a hit.
Yeah, her armor class is 18.
Okay. And that's 2 points of damage. Okay. So now, I'm going to let you guys go. But I'm assuming you want to attack this guy right in the grill, right?
Yes,
He just tried to stab you twice with his longsword.
yeah, I'm going to... Yeah, I'll just go ahead and strike him with my longsword.
Excellent.
One die 8 damage. If I hit him, I rolled a 7.
Plus, you've got...
Oh yeah, it's 10.
You rolled it. You got it.
Oh wait, no. It. Okay, it's 14.
14? Okay. You swing right over your head, and he attempts to dodge, but he can't quite make it, and you slice right into his left shoulder. Roll for damage.
One die.
I think it's
I
1
got-
die for a longsword, isn't it?
Yeah, it is 1 die 8.
Okay.
Here's the 1 die 8.
Newbies, I swear.
I rolled a 3, but 3, so it will be 6 damage.
6 damage. Awesome. We said Errol Flynn was next. The Bard's Bard.
Well, what I want to do is, as a bonus action, inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yes, and
Yes, and
it's
as a bonus action, the creature other than you within 60 feet, they can hear you, gains an inspiration die, 1d6. And they can add this to any ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw.
Awesome.
Laura Love is after me, right?
What did he say?
Is Laura Love after?
Yeah, she's going after
Laura
me.
Love is attacking after you. That's true. Her turn is after
Okay.
yours.
So I will cast.
So I will cast that on her.
Bardic Inspiration
Yes, so she gets 1d6 bonus.
to her attack roll and her saving throws.
Yes.
How long does that last?
It
That's
lasts
10 minutes.
Awesome. So you're definitely good for this fight. Well, we would assume. Okay. So you get a 1d6 to your attack roll. Now that was your bonus action. So now what are you going to do for your action, Mister?
For my action, I will attack the one closest to me
with my hand crossbow.
Okay. The one that Core is engaged.
Yeah.
Yes, core. Yes.
Okay. Go for it. Roll your die 20.
That will
Be
be
14.
That's a hit. You knock your crossbow, fire, and it hits him square in the back. Ouch. And what's the damage?
Damage
Damage is 6.
6 damage. Very nice. That hurt. You see blood starting to pour out between his shoulder blades, and he clearly winces in pain and looks as if he's not doing quite so well. Okay. So now it's Lorlov's turn. Where are you going to? Now you do have your longbow. You can either step up and engage in melee, or you can use your longbow.
I'm going to use my longbow.
All right. I'm going to move you in a position where you can fire. You can shoot the guy that is fighting, or you can shoot the guy that's in the doorway. Your choice.
I'm going to shoot
The guy in the doorway? Okay. Roll a d20. 14. What is it with you guys in the 14s? Well, you get like +7 on top of that, though. Right?
And she gets 1 die 6.
Oh, and a one. Okay. You shot him so well, the arrow clearly went through his chest. And you have a chance to, and you just missed the other guy behind him. Because you effectively rolled like a 28 or something, probably, right? 14 plus 7 is 21. Roll your 1 die 6 just for the fun of it.
I get 1 die 8.
No, it's 1 die 6
Oh, one
because
die
he
six.
gave you Bardic Inspiration.
I'm just saying it just for fun, just to see what it is.
That-
So it's 21 plus 27. You guys think she hit?
Yeah, I think she hit.
That's awesome. If everybody had that kind of attack roll at level 2. Okay. Anyway, roll for damage. Is it 1 die 8 or 1 die 6? 1 die 8.
1 die 8 plus 3. Well, plus 2 also. So plus 4 plus damage.
What,
9 damage.
9? Wow, that's evil. You want to tell me what happens? I mean, he didn't die, but it hurt him really bad. So you want to tell me what happened?
God save her.
Through the eye. Ooh. He kind of goes back. Get out of my eye. Okay, that's kind of gruesome. I don't know. Is this rated for children? You need to be careful. Okay. So I think the cleric was last, right?
Yeah. So where? I think she was. Well, who took damage? Well, the cleric did. You did.
Yeah, Laura got shot by an arrow. I think that was the only damage that anybody took, right?
Cleric took damage also.
The cleric did. Okay. I'm just throwing out damage, man. I don't care. You wipe up your own blood.
So, I will Cure Wounds. It's 1 die 8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is her wisdom. So, 1 die 8. Plus 3. So, it's 5.
You rolled a 2.
5 points healed up. All right. How much? You're only down 4, right? Down
So
5.
you're automatically
you're
healed up.
all the way back up.
Great.
Yep. Good job.
I'm gonna shoot the guy that is attacking Errol Flynn. Is that who that is?
Well, yeah. I mean,
The guy
he's
that
actually,
attacked was attacking
engaged in
Core.
melee with Core. Is that the one you're talking about? The one that's kind of
Yes.
like right behind.
Four's
The one that, right next to it.
This is Core. I don't know if you guys are still buffering or what, but anyway, so you're gonna step out
I'm gonna-
just a touch and fire an arrow at him.
Fire an arrow at, yes, the enemy attacking core.
Right. Excellent. Okay, go ahead. Roll a d20. Tell me what you get. And we're gonna consider this a sneak attack,
Right.
which is nasty.
Plus 5.
What are you attacking?
Plus
Five.
5 for you.
Okay. I got a 9.
Okay, roll a d20 again. I'm gonna give you advantage.
What is advantage?
You
second?
totally would have advantage in this situation.
You get
Get to roll another d20.
He's
You
engaged
roll
with his
another.
back
I got a
turned to
5.
the higher one. I'm sorry.
Got a 5.
Okay, so you use the.
When you have
When you have advantage, you roll d20 twice and you take the higher.
Take the higher of the
Okay.
two.
So roll your d20 again.
Yeah, he did. He got a 5 second time.
Oh, you got a 5.
I appreciate your honesty. I rolled a 35. That's what I would have done. Okay.
Rolled a 21.
Yeah. You roll what? Okay. So what was the higher of the two?
9.
That was
9 total. That was the
9
total
total?
score.
Okay.
roll.
Well, unfortunately, that was going to be so epic. But that's the way that I roll sometimes. So you step out, get just outside the edge of the door frame. You know your target. You pull, and you get a little bit excited, and you manage to pull just a little bit to the right, or sorry, the left, and you fire an arrow right between Core and his enemy, and Core kind of looks at you like, what? And it hits the wall, of course. Unfortunately, that was a good strategy though. Get behind the door like that. That was solid strategy there.
I'm gonna hide back behind my door.
Yeah. You know, scoot back.
Just
Smart.
cover my shame.
Okay, excellent. So now it's all the bad guys' turn again. All right, the guy up in Core's Grill. He got an 18.
My armor class is 18. Or not 18, sorry, 19. Looking at the wrong character sheet.
Okay, so Core's just like a beast. All right, he's like a turtle with an attitude. Okay, dude's got armor all over, like nobody can hit him or anything. He's just like, bring it, you know. And everybody's like, I'm scared because I keep hitting his armor. All right, so yeah.
This should be up front.
Yeah, the guy Core definitely needs to be up front all the time, evidently. But yeah, the guy swings his longsword again, and you deflect it with your bracer on your left arm. Okay.
Well, he has a shield up, that's why he has a plus 2 AC.
Oh, he does
bonus.
have a shield. Okay, well, the miniature doesn't have a shield. Sorry, your shield deflects blow, which is awesome. Okay, so.
It's a shield that I got from that one lady. From the
I'm using my phone
the
data.
shop.
From Phandelver.
Mm-hmm.
My
Okay,
data
we
to-
got a 13 on Laura Love. Is that hit? What's your AC?
I'm using my data.
14.
My-
You do like a matrix move, like
Yeah,
you move back,
so I don't have to like worry about
and
the
it goes
internet.
right by your nose. Now you got to sneeze a little bit. Okay, the cleric is being shot at now. Ooh, that's a 20.
Wow.
We did modified. But anyway, okay, so that's definitely a hit. Poor cleric, she's getting picked on. Didn't she already get hit once? Better take care of her. That's 6 damage.
Wow.
Don't want to lose your cleric, people.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, that's a recipe for disaster.
For sure.
Seen that before. You don't ever want to lose your cleric. Okay. And this guy is actually hemmed in. He starts cursing. Move out of the way, fools! Shut up! So yeah, you guys are using the doorway to your advantage, it seems.
I'm going to see what I can do. I know I'm right next to the cleric, but I like to do a bonus action, but I'm not too sure what of the abilities I have that are associated with the bonus action. Okay, I'm going to do a bonus action for Divine Favor. Your prayer empowers you with divine radiance until the spell ends. Your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit,
Nice.
and that's up to 1 minute.
And that's a bonus action.
The
Sweet.
bonus action.
So you basically, what's that called?
Divine Favor.
It sounds like you're adding divine damage to your sword.
Yeah.
1d4 divine damage, which is sweet at level 2. I mean, that's pretty OP. Okay, so you roll your attack. Now that doesn't add to your attack, does it?
No, it doesn't. I'll add that.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
I rolled a 5 plus 7. Does the strength modifier add to my attack bonus?
I think you've already got it all written out, don't you? Already on those.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Just
I keep
make
on
it
forgetting
simple.
Mary.
The strength is already added in with the proficiency.
So I rolled a 12.
Okay, not quite enough. You swing after you do your spell thing or whatever, and he kind of jumps back just a little bit, and you swing, and he jumped back just enough for you to miss him. That's okay.
Fair.
That divine damage is still on the blade.
I think I want to cast Thunder Wave at the door. See if I can hit the 2 behind it. Maybe even the one next core.
What's the name of this spell?
Underwave.
Thunder Wave. I have the description here.
Go for it.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Okay, so you're going to cast this spell that's going to make a thunderous boom up to 300 feet in this area. That's what you're telling me, right? Just to make sure we're clear.
Yeah, now that I read that.
The DM says, "Oh, really? Is this what you would like to do now?" That sounds
Yeah,
like
once
a
I got
party
to the
waiting to
end.
happen.
Yeah, I think I might.
You might reconsider that notion. Just saying.
Radius is just gonna flood this
Didn't
one.
realize
We're checking the party spellcast off.
Do what?
So we're checking the spell, the
If you
party
guys just pop
spellcast
in
off.
right now.
The party spell.
Ian's treating it like a video game. Spell casting off. You-
For the
You
party.
guys just wanted to defeat all the enemies right now. I'm fine with that.
Just want everybody on your case at once. Go for it.
Just all right
Yeah.
now. I think we can take them.
I thought maybe I could aim it toward the door and it would go, but I don't know if that would work. But
I think
what I'll do, I'll move to the guy next to the door and attack him with a rapier.
That seems pretty smart. This guy already has like a, what? I think your bolt is still between his shoulder blades. He's, he's been stabbed a couple times. This guy is not looking too good. He's definitely not having a very fun evening. Okay. So you move to melee. Okay. Roll your d20.
15 plus 5 is 20.
You hit. What's the damage? Sorry, Errol. What was the damage roll?
7
Total.
Okay, so how do you want to do that?
Let's see. I guess I'll just
Chop
chop a hand off and just stab him right through the heart.
Oh, man, that is...
Dang.
Chop the hand off, then stab. Like, stabbing in the heart's just not enough. You got to chop his hand off first. Okay.
I'm still mad.
Yeah,
I'm still
man,
mad
he's
about my
feeling
boots
pain.
getting dirty.
Oh, yeah. We're still getting revenge for dirty boots. Okay, I got you.
But I'm not over that.
For those of you viewers who might have missed that, you might want to go back and watch it. The Adventures in Phandelver.
I think his boots are quite expensive.
His boots are what?
Are very expensive.
He's got very expensive boots. That's your boots have been avenged. Okay.
More than one.
Yeah, exactly. You guys made a mess. I think the sheriff wasn't too happy after you guys got done with the last mess, right? Okay.
Hey, boots are boots.
Hey man, boots are boots. Yeah, fancy boots are fancy boots. Okay. So that is one down. You got some remains in the way now, but that's it's a little bit west of the door, so the door is still clear. The doorway is still clear. That was Errol's move. Now, Errol, you moved up, but you only used a small fraction of your movement. So you attacked and you killed him. Did you want to move back to your position? Do you want to stay up front or what?
I think I'll move back to my position. Yeah.
That's what okay. Okay. So I believe it was Laura Love that was next. Yep. So what do we want to do? Yeah, you can totally. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and fire that arrow. What? You rolled a 14? You rolled a 14. She's not ever gonna miss. Okay. All right. Anyway, we're not even. I don't know why Errol gave the blessing to her on attack, because she's like gonna roll 500 every time anyway. Okay. Anyway, you definitely hit. So what's the damage? What is that? A 1/8 plus something?
1/8.
Yeah. So roll the 1/8. Sorry. See. Yeah. Okay. See, we're cheating. See, she's refusing to talk over Twitch. She thinks she's too good to talk over Discord and Twitch.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, I heard that. Fancy enough, I heard that. Okay, 7. So how do you want to do this? Long shot. No lead a long shot. When I ask you how you want to do it, and that's all I say, then that means you took care of business. But we need to hear you over Discord. I'm not going to do this. You're in the same room business with me anymore.
I want to shoot my arrow right through his heart.
Right through his heart.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a song? And then isn't that a Bon Jovi song or something?
Yeah.
Redbrand was like, shot through the heart. And he falls out. That is awesome. Could be any hammer than that. Okay. Awesome.
Healing word, 1/4. Plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 hit points healed. And then I want to do Cure Wound.
Be right back, guys, while he figures that out. Oh, my ears are killing me.
1/8 plus your spellcast fire. So 8. 8 plus 5. Okay, so yeah, I'm fully healed.
Alright, so I'm gonna peek out from behind my door.
Yep.
And I'm gonna shoot the guy that's about to come out.
Okay. I'm not going to give you sneak on this guy because he's facing the doorway. Okay?
Okay.
That is a valid approach. Go ahead. Roll your d20.
16.
That hits. Nice shot. And what's the damage?
Alright. Damage, 1d6, right?
Yeah, 1d6 plus your modifiers. Because you got a short.
That would be an 8.
Nice. Nice. Very nice. All right. Okay. And do you stay there or what?
Back behind the door.
Smart road. That's how you play a road right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Behind doors. Can snipe.
Yeah, sniping. That's the way to play a road. Okay. So, especially at lower levels. That's the cleric again. The cleric's just got bad luck tonight. That's a 15. What's the cleric's AC?
It is 18.
Ooh, that's a miss. Nice. Ooh, he goes for core. What a fool. Get through that turtle shell. That's off. Okay. He got a 9. So he steps over, fires and just clearly the arrow sails in between core and lower level and strikes the door all the way down the corridor with a thud. Okay. Next. This is why I make. You guys might be wondering why I make my interiors so large. It's because the dials, the bases are so big on the miniatures. You got to make extra room. That's why my interiors are always bigger than what you would think they would be. Okay, so you moved up, and now you're going to attack this guy.
17.
That's a hit. What's the damage?
Okay. 1.8 plus 3.
What we're going to start doing, guys,
8.
8 damage?
11, 1.4.
Oh, yeah, divine damage, too.
So 14
So how do you
total.
want to do this?
When I strike him with my longsword, a bright flash radiates, and then he's gone.
Wow. We going epic.
Yeah.
Divine damage just blew a man up. It was like little pieces floating around there and stuff. Okay. Like it's magic. Okay. Bam. Divine damage then took that dude, like took dinner and everything. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. And so do you do any are you gonna move any more after that? Or
I'm not gonna move.
you're gonna stay there in the doorway?
Well, I'll probably move over
Sorry,
to the
guys,
wall.
I probably shouldn't be saying anything, but I know you guys are kind of new to some of this, so that I'm like, you're gonna stand in the doorway. Really? Is that really what you want to do? Okay.
I want to get over there.
All right. Stand on top of the dude's skull,
On his ashes.
on his ashes. That's right. I forgot that he got vaporized. Basically.
That's exactly why I wanted to do that.
Yeah. That was epic.
Just so you can stand on his ashes.
I can stand
Stand
on
a
him.
man's ashes, like insult to injury, people.
Okay, I'm going to move right to the doorway where I can see the last one in the back of the room
All right. You're gonna step
by the table.
where you have a clear shot through the doorway. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. You're gonna use your. What is it? A short bow? I mean, a crossbow?
I
I
have
have a hand crossbow.
Right. Fire away.
I'll roll the 1, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
D20. So
sorry. Well, it's a good plan. So do you stay there?
Yeah.
Or what?
I will stay there.
Okay. Okay. So next up would be Sydney. Orlo. Ian. What do you want to do, Sydney? I can't hear you.
Knock your back.
One more time.
Can I get the guy in the back?
Can you
With
shoot
my
the guy in the back?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want. Okay.
Go towards this.
You will. Excuse me. You can move up and beside Arrow Flynn, and then you have. I'm gonna say you can. It's a tight squeeze. I'm gonna be a little bit generous here. Yeah. Okay. Being generous tonight, guys. Got some new players.
Moves.
Sorry.
I rolled a 1.
A 1.
Oh man.
Seriously.
I
I started it.
Yeah, it's all your fault. You and your dirty boots.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all right. He just kind of moves aside and he goes at the very front of the door. He's like, I'm gonna take all you suckers out. Just gave him a boost of confidence.
Shooting like that.
Original.
Okay.
Don't worry about your one.
Laura Love. I'm not Laura Love. Adora, the cleric. Her turn.
Feet.
All right. So
Right.
you're trying to hit him right here.
Yes.
Okay. You do not. Well, I don't know. Hold on. That is real tough. You guys are really wanting to
Maybe he can move in front of her.
You can move. Yeah, you can move in front. Throw it out.
If you want
Throw it
one, then
back.
you can move that way.
Yeah, I'll do
You
that.
still have some movement left after your attack, right?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We got it figured out.
All right.
We're still new to the whole movement, move, attack, move. That's not how. I don't think we did that in AD&D, did we? I don't remember doing that. Okay, anyway. In the game we made up, our tabletop game, you don't do move, attack, and move.
Rolled a 19.
Wow. Nice. With a hand action.
1 die 6 plus 4.
Roll the die 6. Roll them bombs.
One.
Ha!
So 5.
5 damage. 5. Okay. That's groovy. Okay, so then you move back where you were, or do you stay there, or what do you do?
I stay there.
You stay there. Okay.
Well, no. I move back. I move back.
You want to move him back for me? And try not to knock anything down.
I guess the same thing I've been doing. It hasn't failed me so far.
Okay, so you're gonna step out, take your shot.
And step back in.
Okay. D20 roll.
I rolled a 20.
Bam!
Wow.
So in 5e, is it double damage, Robert? Is that how it's done?
That's a critical hit. Yes.
Yes.
He gets to roll damage twice. And if it's a sneak attack, he rolls his regular damage twice and sneak attack damage.
I'm gonna say that's not a sneak attack because his enemy was looking at the location where he came out of. If that makes sense. So I'm gonna say it's not a sneak attack.
Okay, 7.
Excellent. That hurt. Okay, so now it's.
Now I dip back
Now
behind
you
my
get
door.
back behind the door. Good idea. He turns. He's going to use his action to open the door. And he's going to move. Excuse me for 1 second. So you heard a creaking door and footsteps. Ah! Behind you. Remember that arrow that missed and hit the door down the corridor? Yeah, that happened.
I guess I'll fall back with them to make sure they're all right.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back there and fight that guy, or you're gonna use your missile weapon?
Go back.
Okay. You can move back all the way back to here. That's your full movement. No, you know what? Hold on. Your movement is 30 feet, right?
Yes, sir.
That's full movement right there. Not quite enough to engage.
I like to do a ready action.
Ready action. Okay.
Ready action. Whenever he attacks, I attack him.
Given my position, I think I will attack with my hand crossbow again.
Hand cross. Okay. So we're gonna move to where we have a clean shot, right?
I'll move to where I have a clean shot.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll your d20.
Roll a 19, total 24.
Okay. Nice, you hit.
It's total damage is 9. Roll a 6.
Excellent. You got 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yep, excellent. That was a nice shot to the chest.
Am I able to shoot the guy behind? Like right, facing forward.
You want to turn around and face him and fire your longbow?
Yeah.
Okay. You just make sure you speak up. You can't. Okay. Turn around here. I'm gonna say you have a shot. If you roll one, there's a chance you could strike. That is. Roll a 1. 19. That hits. Roll your damage. 1 die. You need to have that damage die you're playing ready to roll. As a matter of fact, guys, what we're gonna start doing is roll our D20 with our damage die. We're gonna roll them all at the same time.
I rolled a
That's gonna
4.
speed us up. 4?
Mhm.
Plus your
Plus-
modifiers.
Plus 3.
7.
I hit the
I hit the roll to 7.
So we got 7 damage. Excellent. Okay. Now the cleric's up.
On through my hand axe.
Excellent. That was.
I rolled a 1. Never mind.
Okay, she rolled it, but that's okay. She was far enough away where I'm not gonna.
She would have had 8 damage. Well, no, not.
It doesn't matter at this point. Okay. So now he gets a chance to move forward, and he will go up to core. Okay. So big swing and a miss. So
Now I attack him.
and this guy comes out, and then another bugbear comes out. I guess are those bugbears? They look like bugbears.
Well, my ready to action. I said ready to action. Then tell him whenever he attacks, attack.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Rolled a 18. For 6 total damage.
6 total? Out. Now you still got that divine on there, I think, right?
Okay.
Right?
So.
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh, did that.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get us to move along.
8 damage.
8 damage total. So how do you do this?
Same thing. Whenever I strike him, it blows up with a bright flash.
Nice. Okay, he turns to ash. All right, good job. Wow. Yeah, Core be putting him down with the divine damage. Okay. Top of the line. Actually, yeah, those guys just moved. So now it's Erebus.
So I'll move forward to get a clear shot.
You're gonna move forward to get a clear shot. Okay.
Yeah, clear shot
So,
with my short bow.
You would have the only way you do that is you can move over here towards the camera, or you can move around Errol Flynn and stand next to Core. Well, either way, you're going to be next to Core. So, is it going to be around Errol Flynn, or is it going to be next to the wall by the camera? Where is it going to
Whichever one will get me the furthest away from hitting my
Whichever one will get you the furthest away from your enemies?
from my teammates, from like shooting them.
From shooting. Oh. Either way is going to be a clear shot. You won't have to worry about hurting your teammates.
I'll go to the one furthest away to the wall,
The one towards the camera or away from the camera?
away from the camera.
Away. Okay, in front of Errol Flynn. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Where I'm moving here?
So 12
Okay.
for my.
Is that modified?
That is, yeah, that's with the modifier.
Oh no, yeah, that's a miss. That's a miss.
Okay.
Goes whoosh, right by his left ear. Okay, and then you move back.
I move back. I align myself with the other 3 people. Kind of get there. So there's like a wall.
Okay, I think that's what you mean. Do you mean you stand kind of next to Laura Love? You align?
Yeah.
Is it close enough?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to figure out an elaborate yet efficient and fast system for, because I know you guys can't really tell me exactly where you want to move by watching it online. But anyway,
Yeah.
and we're gonna engage and attack Core because he's the front man, and that is a 19.
Met it.
These guys are brutes. That's 10 points of damage.
Wow.
Woohoo.
Well done.
Shoulder went right through the top of the shield. Beast mode. Okay.
And I have 10 hit points left.
Ooh, nice. I'm glad you got some healing. the cleric. Poor little cleric. That is a 14.
18.
18 is what AC. He didn't take into account that she's a dwarf, and it went right over her hair. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we have cores up to bat.
I'm gonna lay on hands. So it's 5 times 2, which is pretty much automatically healed.
Okay. But now, is that a bonus action or is that an action? That's an action.
It's an action.
Okay, I don't blame you. I think it's Errol Flynn.
Earl.
Yes. I want to cast Vicious Mockery on the bugbear to my left.
Yes. the one
Actually, my
directly in
character's
front of
left. Yes,
you. Excellent.
my left.
Yeah, right. Okay, I got you. So
You got what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, he's basically right in front of you. But yeah, he's engaged with Core at the moment. But yeah, basically right in front of you, your character. So what exactly does this do?
You unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within a range. The range is 60 feet, so he's in range. If the target can hear you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have a disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
What's the DC?
My spell DC is save DC is 14.
He actually got a 14. He rolled a 16, but it's a -2. He still got 14. So he saved, but what does he do since he saved?
I think it.
Is it
Don't
half
think
damage or-
Kushner.
No, I think he doesn't take
No, I think he doesn't take anything.
Oh, okay.
He has to. Yeah.
Just kind of shrugs it off. Lorla. Hey, there she is.
I'm gonna use my longbow and shoot the guy that's closer to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
him.
Smart. D20 and a die 8 together. Because I got
You have inspiration.
She does have.
I rolled an 8.
Still, doesn't she?
I rolled an 8.
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think she. Yeah, she does. So so roll a die 4. Is that right? Die 4. Throw a die 4 down.
Roll the 1.
But that's 9 plus
These-
7 is
16.
bam. You hit. That's what you needed.
Okay, so we go ahead and roll your die 8 right here.
I rolled a 4.
Plus.
7 total.
Bam. Nice. And now it's the cleric's turn, I believe.
She's gonna swing with her warhammer. Swinging away. She rolled a 5.
Plus.
Yeah. It's a total of 9.
Okay, that's a miss. That's okay.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Effectively, it's like your last is what it feels like, but you're really first. Okay, go ahead.
That's kind of how I've imagined it.
That's how it feels, right? You're basically top of the entire order is what you are. Okay, go ahead. But you're basically feels like last of the good guys.
I'll shoot the one that's closest to the camera.
Yes. Okay. I like the way you put that. That's a man who understands what I'm going through right now. Okay. I like the empathy. Maybe sympathy. Okay. Roll your d20.
I got a 17.
That's a hit. And damage is d6 plus whatever.
8.
8 damage? Nice.
8 damage.
8 is in 1 after 7. 7 plus 1, right? Okay. Excellent. Wow. Okay. He rolled a 20.
Oh my gosh. I'm probably dead.
Okay, that is 14 points of damage.
Holy crap.
Glad you healed up.
Good thing I healed up.
I do
You have even spells. 2.
You talking to me?
Just to let you know, I have healing spells.
Oh, the bard has healing spells too.
Okay, cool.
All right, this guy's attacking Adora, and he gets a 12. I think that's another miss. Swing and a miss, right? 12. Her AC's 14 or something, right? Yeah. Right. He's still swinging too high. He's not realizing he's fighting a dwarf. These guys are not intelligent.
Her armor class is 18.
Oh, 18. Yikes. Okay, these got 2 tanks. These guys are awesome. Now it's core.
So is anybody going to heal me, or do I need to?
Yeah, I plan to heal you. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, sounds good. I want to go ahead and take care of the guy who hit me, or try to at least. So I want to strike him with my longsword. The guy who hit.
You still got the 1die4 divine damage on that too.
15.
That's a hit.
1.
1die8 damage.
8. Yeah, roll to 1 plus 3 is 4. 8 total damage.
8 total damage. Nice. That hurt. He's still standing. These guys are tough. Okay. Errol Flynn, your move.
I cast Cure Wounds on Core.
Thank you.
And it heals
That
how much?
total 5.
I'm gonna shoot the guy next to the camera.
Okay. And your D20 roll is
A 4.
plus 7 plus. Oh, you still got the divine there, the 1die4 attack bonus? Yeah, right? Roll your 1die4.
D6, actually.
1d6.
1die6. I'm thinking about the divine damage is
I rolled a 5.
Bardic Inspirations. Was
Bardic Inspiration, thank you. So that's 9 plus your 7.
16.
16.
16, that's a hit. Nice. That Bardic
Roll your damage.
Inspiration came in handy. 1die8 longbow.
Die 8.
We need to keep those dice on hand.
6 damage plus,
6 damage.
plus 3. 9 damage.
9.
Wow. That hurt. That really, really hurt. Okay. He staggers a little bit. Hit him right in his, like, right below his clavicle. That hurt. Anytime you hit somebody in the clavicle, that's some serious pain, people.
Oh, clavicle.
All right. So next up is Adora, who's facing the same beastie, I believe.
I'm probably going to attack again.
Yep. Swing her battle
Warhammer.
Yes.
Warhammer.
Warhammer of destruction.
Right.
Warhammer of bugbear abuse.
She rolled 13. Okay, plus 4.
That's a hit.
She got 4 damage. Plus 2.
You give me food. You guys hear that in your head? Food.
So a total of 6 damage.
6 damage to this guy, right? How you want to do it? Adora, the slayer of bugbears.
First, I kick him in the shin, and then he, wallows in pain and tries to reach for his shin, and then I chop his head off while he's
with a hammer.
It was all like Three Stooges and stuff until he said, and then I chop his head off. Like,
or not chop his head off, or more like crush his head in. Sorry, I forgot.
Warhammer.
Warhammer, yeah.
Hey.
That's what Mom said that one time. I chopped
Whatever works.
The Warhammer. That was the first time. Okay, so you hit him in the back of the head and crush his skull.
Yeah, first I kick him so he can, his head will go down, and then I crush his head in whenever his head was in range. Because he's so tall.
Basically, you whack-a-mole him. Okay. Whack-a-mole.
A dwarf is only so tall, so she has to do something.
She's got to do something to even play and feel right. I don't blame her. She's now known as the Bugbear Slayer. That was awesome. Okay.
The Shin Kicker.
The Shin Slayer. Coming to theaters this summer. Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna shoot the remaining baddie.
Yeah, you got a clear shot there. Go for it.
Alright, I rolled a 15 plus 5, that's 20.
That's a hit.
That's 6. Oh man. I rolled a 1, so that's 4 damage.
Oh man, you were so close to claiming that one. That's all right. That definitely hurt. Hit him right in his right shoulder. So he actually has a move. He's a stubborn bugbear. Woo! A swing and a miss. Core manages to kind of sidestep that one. He's always a big, he's swinging this huge great axe, so you know it's coming. And so Core's like, whoop, and then jumps back right in front of his chest. All right. Do the deed, Core. It's Core's turn.
I want to strike him with my longsword.
Yep.
Rolled a 13. Modified is so I rolled a 20, so I'm pretty sure that hit.
Modified is a 20. That's a hit. So what's your damage?
Oh yeah, I rolled a 1. 1 plus 3, so a total of 4 damage. Still have the.
How do you want to do this, Core? Ian's having all the fun tonight.
For real. First I completely slice his legs off, so he's his legs are stubs now on the ground, and then I chopped his head off.
I think we just lost our PG rating, people.
And then he turns to ash.
Yeah,
We
that's
just lost our child-friendly rating. Thanks. Chop
But 2 strokes of the blade.
Chop the legs off, then chop the head off. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir, so he can be a little bit shorter, so he can reach his head.
And then he turns to ash.
And then he turns to ash. We can't forget the awesome paladin maneuver where he turns his enemies to ash.
That's right.
The paladin of ash. It's like,
Are we gonna find anything on the bodies that turn to ash? Or like,
actually,
kinda-
all the gold turned to ash too. Sorry.
kind of looking like
I
a
guess I'll
one.
loot the corpse in front of me.
The last one you slayed, Ian, had a jeweled eye patch over one of his eyes. So you notice that, like when you're slicing off his head, you notice that. When you got him down to eye level, you noticed he had an eye patch. It's jeweled. Let's see. And he was carrying a belt pouch containing 33 silver pieces. You might want to write this down. And you notice on his belt loop he has an iron key.
We're definitely
I'll
snagging
take
that.
that. I'll take all of
All right. Take it
Take the
all.
keys.
Like a true
Oh.
American. Take it all.
it.
Okay, so there's who's going to search what? That was Core's search.
I'll search the one by the door if that hadn't been searched yet.
Okay, over here, that, if I remember correctly, was one of the thugs, right? Okay, his pockets are completely empty.
None.
Got
I
nothing
will
of value.
search. I'll search the one in
But
front of the
Errol,
girl
as,
with the
as you're
warhammer.
stepping over here to loot, you notice a bunch of stuff on the table.
Right.
We'll move towards the table. I forgot the table. Sorry.
Yeah, it seems like they were having a little fun gambling, right? So on the table, 75 CP. I guess Ian, you should be writing it. 75 CP, 55 SP, copper pieces, silver pieces, 22 EP. That's interesting.
Spectrum pieces.
Yeah. And 15 gold pieces. Now, the items, they're going to go with whoever, right? Whoever finds the item, and I say you might can sell that later or whatever, that's going to be on your character. So you'll want to write that down on your character sheet. Because it's going to be up to you to remember to try to barter or sell it or whatever. And there's a reason why I'm doing this. A lot of DMs would be like, that's 15 gold pieces, but I'm like, no, I'm looking for some interaction in the towns, and some other reasons too. Okay, you got the 15 gold pieces, right? Okay, and a gold. Now, Errol, this is on you, and in your coin purse. A gold earring set with a tiny ruby. So that was it for the table, and I think Erebus said he was going to search something.
Yeah, the one close to the camera, the guy closest to the camera. I got his skull smashed in.
Right. You going to search him? Okay.
Yes.
12 silver pieces.
Can I search by the doorway? Or do we
He's Errol Flynn searched this guy. He didn't have anything on him.
The two
You
people
wanna
in the door.
You want to go inside the room and search one of them, or do you want to search the last bugbear, or what?
Go in the same room where he's at the table and search the body. And...
Search him?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, you search. You look around. Yeah. He has a rusty dagger in his belt. That's it. Basically nothing. He's got nothing. Okay. And you guys, I think you have 2 more corpses you can search if you like.
I would like to, I guess, check the last bugbear.
Yep, okay. And that is 10 copper pieces.
I guess I'll check the last little guy in the room.
Yep. That would be this ruffian, scallywag. And he has empty pockets too. They evidently had everything
Nice.
on the table. Gamblers Anonymous. Okay. Wow. You guys took care of some business. There was a little racket, and one person did get away.
Should we go check out the room that the bugbears came from?
It's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay. So hold on one second. Do you guys want to do that?
It's either that or we can follow the guy.
Follow the guy, but
I don't know if it's going to be a room or if it's going to be like hallway and space stuff. So let's just go check it out. Let's go check where the bugbears came from.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is Erebus definitely wants to go check. So I'm at least going to move.
I'll go with.
yeah, I do too, because weren't expecting.
Okay. I'm assuming everybody wants to stick together after that. So Laura Lowe probably wants to go too. Sydney's squinting at this scene. She's like, "What? What is that?" You guys see before you the most pathetic display of a goblin you've ever seen in your life. And he is cowering in fear. He has a little bitty spear, and he's cowering, and he's like, "Droop, scared." And he's backing away as much as he possibly can beside his bed. Droop, scared.
We're not going to hurt you. That's what Core says. Not unless you try to attack us.
And he looks at you and goes, and he drops his spear, and his eyes close, and he falls over. You'd swear, if you didn't know any better, he just fainted. Do what?
That it isn't that pleasant.
Alright, I guess I'll go over there and search him.
You gonna search him? Okay.
Don't kill it.
Don't kill him.
That's what
That's what Girlfriend says.
Immediately, you notice
He has pee on his trousers.
that's valid. No, he doesn't have urine or feces on him, but you can easily tell that he has scars over most of his body. He has fresh blood on his head and on his back, and it looks as though he was terribly beaten, or at the very least, violently bullied, potentially by the bugbears that exited the room a moment ago that you just killed. Putting 2 and 2 together there, I mean, it's fresh blood. And some of the scars are really old, but there's a couple that are new, like from cuts that are new. And bruises and so forth. It looks like he's been battered, and he's wearing rags.
Do you guys want to try to heal him?
He doesn't have anything of value on him.
Can I
use medicine check, kind of just to see, use that skill to see maybe.
If he regains consciousness.
You want to use medicine check for what now? I'm sorry.
I was thinking maybe using the skill to stabilize him if he's dying or diagnose an illness. That's
Okay, roll a d20. Food. You give me food. You still
total is 12.
12? Okay. You can tell he is stabilized. He's going to be okay. They're not serious wounds. If you have something, he might could benefit from it. But he doesn't seem like he's in that he's in a dire situation or in desperate need of medical attention. And about that time, he comes to. And immediately stands up with his little spear. He picks it back up again. You not hurt me.
Yeah, we're your friends. We're not gonna do that.
You're my friends. And he smiles
True.
big. I droop.
We're here to save you.
He keeps saying,
You're
I
Droop?
I
Droop?
I droop.
With a D?
Is that your name or?
That's your name,
My
or
name. Droop.
Well, I'm Erebus.
He seems really happy since you said the word friend. Ever since you said that, he seemed not confident. That's definitely not the word for him, but a little more secure. And the fact that he could tell when he came to, he saw Errol with his medicine kit and so forth. Being that close and not striking him might have surprised him.
So there's 4 beds and we only killed 3 bugbears.
We should
find out what he knows about this place.
Yeah, we can
Hey,
ask him some
y'all
questions.
want to search the beds?
Or what now?
I think we want to search the beds.
That'd be smart.
If y'all want to search the beds.
Yeah, we should definitely search the bed.
Okay, you guys go in the room. Everybody goes in the room and searches beds.
Everybody goes in the room, search the bed.
Okay, he seems pretty intimidating.
In general.
All you guys come in. But he stays kind of close to Errol Flynn. He stays kind of close to him. Like, he saw him with the medicine and stuff, and that made him feel a little bit better, I guess. He's like, you know her, Droop. Your friend. Friend?
I'm on the head.
Friend.
Good boy. Good
He
boy.
seems really happy.
Yeah.
Nothing in bed. And you find nothing in the beds. Except dirty sheets. Dirty, stinky sheets and mattresses.
How many bugbears have you seen total?
This many.
4?
3.
This many.
3.
Probably
I've only seen 3 bugbears.
Okay. Are they the ones who did this to you?
Mean to Droop. Mean. Your friend.
How did they capture you?
Don't remember. Thank you for the food. Still have that noise in your
I ask him, does he have a voice in his head?
head. Always.
I just think it's funny we just ignore the voices in our
What
head.
type of voice?
Whisper.
What does it say?
It laughs sometimes. Laugh and droop. But it no hurt droop.
Do you know where the voices
Whoa.
are coming from?
I think so.
Where?
Do you think
Where?
you
He
could take
doesn't
us to him?
seem very happy about that line of questioning. Seems kind of nervous about that.
Well, if we take you with us, will you take us to it where you think it comes from?
Droop scare.
Have
We'll
you
protect
seen
you.
this being before?
He starts wiping it, his hand. He's getting real sweaty. Droop scare.
No need to be scared. We are
We're
your
your friends, remember?
Took out
All the bugbears.
You have food?
Yes, we do have food. I think we have some apples from the apple tree.
Ooh. It's very exciting when I say the word apple. Apple?
Yep.
Please?
My apple core, come on.
Yeah, I'll give you an apple.
Mark it off your list. If you got it on your sheet, you take it off your sheet. Serious about the apples.
Minus one apple.
He tears into the apple
A little
like
apple.
anything you've ever seen
Man.
before. It looks like he hasn't eaten in days.
Don't worry, I'll steal one before we leave.
He eats the entire apple, core and everything.
It's a real man right there.
Right.
Arson.
We go now, okay?
All right, lead the way.
If you lead us to him, we'll protect you.
To who?
The voice in your head.
Since you had a
Idea where that's coming from.
He gives you a smile like, not too sure about that. Like, okay. Okay.
Alright, come on now. I just gave you an apple.
He just gave him an apple, so he's like,
there's more.
Where that
Come
came
on.
from.
yeah, more apple?
But, oh yes.
More apples if you lead the way.
Whole trees with apples.
Okay, I lead you there if you give me apple. Okay?
I only have so many apples.
I show
Two
you
from the
where
tree.
the whisper come from. Big room. One apple. Okay?
One
Okay.
apple.
Okay. So he seems pretty happy. He loved that apple. You guys, you knocked it out of the park with that one. Okay.
When do you want me to give you this other apple?
Now.
Now.
No.
Well, you
We're not gonna
asked.
have
I
to
mean, come on.
give
You
us
asked.
here.
No, Drew.
What did you expect him to say? Like next year?
Alright, first you have to take us to this room. I already gave you an apple, so
So you know we can provide.
you can trust us.
That funny word. Okay. So, excuse me. John, about to knock you guys out of the way. He seems pretty bold now. Bold. That's probably the wrong word. But definitely
Hopeful?
more
Confident.
Yeah, a little more. A little. Still, confident's the wrong word too, but a little more confident, knowing there's an apple at the end of the. You know, there's an apple dangling in front of him, kind of like the carrot in front of the horse, right?
He's driven.
Yeah, exactly. Driven. That's right. Okay, so you guys gonna follow him or what?
Yeah,
Of course.
I think we should follow.
Okay, so Ian, do you want to do the honors, or do you want me to just kind of
Yeah, I'll go ahead and-
grab people and just throw them wherever? He could be leading you guys into an ambush. You don't know.
As long as there's
So where do you guys want to go?
All right. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, you can see that. Okay. I got
The goblin is going to lead us, so.
Okay, so he comes right here.
Okay.
You guys see that kind of?
I want to tell him to step back and just tell us to go.
He
So the
stops.
go-
He stops right there.
Okay.
In here.
Maybe he could walk alongside Core, or
I
Yeah,
scared. I scared Apple. And he holds
right
his hand.
here?
He,
Alright, fine. I can give you another.
he basically crams the whole thing in his
My
mouth,
last,
and the
my
apple's
last-
gone within 3 seconds.
my last apple.
And he quickly moves out. He kind of jumps past Erebus and kind of cowers over here against the wall. He's up against the wall hiding, shaking.
Okay, so I'm probably going to switch Erebus with Aeroflin, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Because he doesn't have a lot of hit points, right?
I have 18.
You have 18 hit points?
I have 20.
Okay,
I
yeah.
have 20, so we're
I
basically
want to
the
go in
same.
the back
A little bit
because
more.
I only have 11.
Okay.
I can just throw my javelin.
My armor class is 14.
So do you guys want to go through the entryway?
Yes.
Yes,
Is that formation okay?
the formation's fine.
Droop stays in the corridor. He refuses to come into this room. But he did clearly state that whatever it was you guys were asking about was in this room.
Things in the cavern.
I think I'm going to do a divine sense. This is what it does. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such force. Till the end of your turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead with 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type of any being whose presence you sense denies identity. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the hollow. You use this feature a number of times equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier.
Divine sense. So Core the Paladin uses divine sense. And just to kind of refresh your memory, guys, with this, because this is the first room we were in. We've seen a couple rooms since then. A cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it a faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevice divides the cavern and is flanked by 2 rough stone columns that support the 20-foot high ceiling. 2 wooden bridges span the chasm. Okay, so when you use your paladin powers and
Divine sense.
divine sense, the bottom of the crevice emanates a faint necromantic aura.
That's not good.
I'm pretty
You do
sure.
sense
Rope.
evil,
So we can.
but according to what you've experienced before with this, it's not an extremely strong evil. Okay, sorry, Erebus. What were you about to say?
I have imp rope, 50 feet.
A rope?
Yes.
Okay.
So I get Core tells the group about the evil that might be in the chasm. See whatever y'all want to do.
Okay. So you say you want to drop a rope down, Erebus?
If that's fine with everybody else.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, so you drop it whereabouts? On the left side of the bridge in front of you, on the right side of the bridge in front of you, over towards the other bridge?
Shouldn't we have like an anchor, like tied to something?
Yeah, you want to tie it to something? So where are you going to tie it to?
Well, there's these two big pillars. We can tie it to the closest one. You said they weren't that sturdy, but if we go one at a time.
Well, they're old. They're super old, but they do seem pretty sturdy, actually, from what you've noticed while you're trying to tie off. So right there, and you just have to imagine that it's, secured. It's tied to the column, and the edge of the rope is out at that particular point on the ledge. Does that sound cool?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so how do you guys want to do this? Erebus, you want to move to it, the whole party, or what?
Who goes first?
Yeah, that's the real question. Who goes first?
I have a spell, dancing lights, that might let us see down in there. We can't see very well, can we?
No, it's really dark. It's only it looks to be about 20 feet. It is definitely dark down there.
There's some light there.
You guys see the bloodied corpse at the bottom there? Yeah.
I can see it a little bit.
Okay, so the dancing lights
The bridge is nice,
basically
just-
gave you all that light so you could see the remains of a bloody corpse, of the remains of what looks to be a human, probably male. The body's been badly. It looks like something's been eating the body.
Okay. So who's gonna go down first? All right, I'll go down first.
Okay, Ian, you want to do the honors?
Yeah, I gotta do that. Dude ain't got no head.
Yes, his head. It looks like the head was eaten off the body because of the two teeth marks in the neck. So you're kind of assuming
Who goes next?
maybe the head was decapitated and the neck was partially eaten, but part of the upper body has been. It looks to be eaten.
So who's next?
I'll go next since I'm fully healed.
All right. I'll look from afar. Same as Larla. Since we have rain. There's not much of a room.
Okay. You guys don't see anything moving. You definitely don't see the half-eaten corpse moving. You do see something interesting. Hold on one second. See something kind of brown and shining just a little bit in the dancing lights? Yes.
Just
Yes, saw you put it down.
So
So we go to that.
Just a warning, make sure you be careful, because whatever that lies in that chest might be evil.
Oh
Or
yeah,
cursed.
maybe we should do.
I have a detect magic spell.
Should we do a perception check?
You're going to detect magic?
who's
Okay,
doing
so-
detect magic? What? Sorry.
you want to
Do a perception since you.
Yeah, I can do a perception. You'll do detect magic.
All right, go with perception first, and the perception is to what? Find a what?
I guess to see if there's any traps or anything that could potentially
roll a
harm us
D20.
on our way.
I just want to find out where your thought process is, but yeah, you're good.
Okay. I rolled an 8.
Is that your total?
That's the total.
Okay. You don't notice anything unusual or anything that you think could potentially harm you or anybody else, as far as traps are concerned down here. There's a lot of rubble and a lot of. You see bones, lots of bones, mostly human, and they look like they have tiny little marks in them, like maybe teeth marks. And they're all around the rocks as you're looking around real closely. All sorts of human remains. And of course, you do see a chest.
Okay.
Cast detect magic on the chest.
You do sense some magic emanating from within the chest. The battered wooden chest is definitely, this chest has seen better days, that's for sure.
Well then, guess I go
Yes.
loot it.
Yeah, I guess we open it. See what's in there.
Who goes to the chest first?
I do.
Okay.
The rogue.
Okay. And you open it?
Yes.
Okay.
Open sesame.
The chest contains 160 silver pieces, 120 gold pieces.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Okay, 160 silver pieces, 120 gold pieces. Erebus needs to put this down on his sheet. 5 malachite gems. 2 potions of healing. Now, I don't know, you guys want to figure out who takes what, that's fine. 2 potions of healing. And you know they're potions of healing because you've had a couple and you know what they look like.
Yes, please.
And a scroll. And
Cliffhanger. Then he has to go.
oh, okay. Well, what we're gonna do, I'm like, right, so I don't want to interrupt this point, but we do have to say goodbye to her. So we're just gonna hang on for like 3 minutes, guys, and then we're gonna come back. So you show the scroll to Errol Flynn, maybe?
Yeah, since he's the closest.
Okay, I don't know what this is because this is like a 5e spell, I'm sure. But he would know more than likely. Scroll of Augury, Augury. But either way, the bard probably would know. And at the very least, you guys might be able to sell it. I don't know. Erebus also notices, and Cora kind of peers over his shoulder a little bit. Something piques his interest. It seems to be a long sword in a silver chased scabbard. On closer inspection, because I'm assuming Erebus picks it up out of the chest,
Of course.
the sword is inscribed with the name Talon, and its hilt is worked in the shape of a bird of prey with outspread wings.
Dibs.
I knew he would have a fit over that.
It probably doesn't make much sense for him.
It's my longsword.
Yeah, it's a long sword, not a short sword.
It's my longsword.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use.
Erebus is like, I can't really use a long sword, but how can I profit from this?
Hey, y'all have to duel over it.
All right. I mean, what? He has like 11 hit points. I got this.
His AC still, 20, 18, so yeah, you gotta think about that.
I guess out of the kindness of my heart, I'll let him have it.
Okay.
That's actually pretty loving from a rogue, It's actually pretty loving.
Try to steal it back.
Okay. Errol Flynn. What is your intelligence? What's your what's your history check? What's your history? Don't you have a history?
Yeah, it's +5.
Really?
I have proficiency on that.
Do you kind of look at the sword?
Yeah,
I will. I definitely, since it's going to roll with
Yeah.
I'll give
D20.
you
That's
guys a
what's stuck in my
tip. If you have a bard in the party, you're not quite sure about something, hand it to the bard and ask him about it.
I have a +5 Arcana, that.
The bars are handy for such. Hey, that tip was free. Okay.
Yeah, please identify it.
Okay.
The only reason he's because I can't get it up the chest.
Do what?
Too heavy.
It's too heavy. What? Okay.
Do you want me to roll a history check?
I rolled it for you. I roll stuff for you guys all the time. You just don't know. If you hear the clink of dice, I'm rolling stuff for you. I do a lot of passive checks for you guys. Okay, he takes the sword and he holds it for a minute. He's like, no wonder the whole chest was glowing. This is amazing. He says it once belonged to a great knight named Aldith Trensendar. Sound familiar? Known as the Black Hawk. And he says he died fighting off orcs that attacked through the caverns beneath this manor. You knew all that because of your history check. You evidently know a lot of history about this place.
How do you spell his name?
Aldith, Aldith, and of course the last name is the same as the manor, Trensendar. He's also known as the Black Hawk. So that's the history of it and where it came from and so forth. Okay, so who takes the sword?
Yes. I guess,
Well, who has proficiency in the longsword area?
I know I do.
But
It would
it makes sense for you to have.
Yeah, we should give it to Core.
Can we? Do we know of any of its abilities yet, or will we need to take that to somebody?
Well, because of your history check, you actually rolled really well on your history check. You actually got like a 22. Plus your detect magic, you're absolutely certain that it has some sort of magical properties. You're not sure what, but you're certain it's got to have some sort of magic. Plus the history involved. Go ahead and let you guys know. I mean, your history check was off the charts. So it is a +1 longsword. It's +1. I think a level 2 bard probably would be pretty sharp on that. You guys probably wouldn't have to take it to town or any of that kind of stuff. So +1 longsword. So that's pretty cool.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. This level, yeah.
All right, so Core takes the +1 longsword.
Core gets
It's going fifth.
as a Christmas present.
Yeah, that's a
Christmas
nice
present.
present.
Excellent. Awesome.
Throw up front combatant. I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, Core, he's the man up
Full
front,
sword.
so you guys are smart to hand some decent stuff to the fellows up front. Of course,
Thank y'all.
there will be other things along
You're
the way.
welcome.
You feel confident that there will be. There's more loot to be had, right? I mean, that's Erebus's perspective. Erebus knows what's up.
Yeah.
There's more loot to be had here, whatever.
The only thing Erebus sees when he looks at that sword is just a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, am I really going to let him have all this money? I mean, the sword?
I
We can
would
always
sleep
go
on that
back
sword
to the,
whenever we sleep.
Okay.
We can always go back to the shop also
Do what?
and see what she has since we got all this money now.
Well, I mean,
But that's core team special, but that's up to you. It's your sword.
yeah, you guys have kind of struck it rich tonight, haven't you? It's quite a bit.
Mhm.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
those
we've
guys
been
that were
kinda-
gambling and all that stuff, that was pretty good loot. And then the one bugbear has some decent loot, if I remember correctly.
We got some EP platinum.
Yeah. And then you notice that one ruffian ran through another door, and it looked like there was some stuff in there. But what we're gonna do now, since it's getting late, guys, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down for tonight. Hope you guys had fun with this. As always, guys, thanks for watching.